We are back on the halftime report. One of the hot topics here at Future Proof is what's next for crypto investing after ETFs. Josh has obviously talked a lot about crypto's acceptance by the FA community. Our crypto investing reporter for CNBC Pro, Tanaya Macheel, is with us as well. You've been talking to a lot of people here. It's nice for you to come sit with us. What have you learned?
Yeah, thank you for having me. Two things come to mind, Scott. So the Bitcoin ETFs and the Ether ETFs were such a huge feat for this industry. But what I'm hearing a lot is that investors on the institutional side and advisors are really not as focused as I think the crypto space would like on the next single coin focused ETF, and instead are looking at more actively managed portfolio type strategies, or for a different kind of investor. I actually spoke with Matt Hogan about this yesterday, saying the new 1 to 3% allocation is now 3 to 5%. So I really think that this is a time of just, investor education, sitting with these ETFs and figuring out how investors feel about increasing their allocation and, what more we can do with the space. And then, of course, tokenization. A hot topic for a couple of years now. Something I kind of expect to go away usually when the bull market comes back, but it really has stuck around, which I think is a reflection of the increasing institutional interest in the space.
One of the ways we teed this up was, you came on with us, I don't know, several months ago at this point, and wrote a piece about the broad acceptance by the community now.
Yeah, I think you're seeing the bleeding edge advisor right now talking to clients and not recommending crypto, asking clients if they want to have crypto in their portfolio. And if they do, there are now some really great liquid, publicly traded options from the largest asset management firms literally in the world. That's what's changed this year versus last year. What'll change next year is you'll have more advisors proactively saying, this is a non-correlated return stream. We're not exactly sure what the fundamental driver of the price is, but we do know it differentiates relative to stocks, relative to bonds, relative to commodities, and it's something that we think you should have an investment in. Unfortunately for investors, that'll probably happen at Bitcoin 100,000, but that's just the nature. That's just the nature of human psychology.
You get a sense of that, Tanaya, as well?
Yeah, absolutely. Something I'm hearing here is that Bitcoin is kind of the only certain thing. So unlike my reporting from the crypto side, I think once you see Bitcoin hit an all-time high, you tend to expect Ether to follow, and then that long tail of other crypto assets after. We haven't really seen that from the altcoins. Ethereum is kind of losing its luster. There's this feeling that the investment case for it is not really playing out, but Bitcoin, regardless of who wins the election, is the only certain thing right now.
All right. Appreciate you being here.